Good morning, everyone. I am so excited to be here today. We are a little late today because it's a holiday weekend, and uh, we're going to be talking about how do you show your patriotism.
Yeah.
But I'm Carol Henderson. I have Life by Design Studio, and I am here to talk about the wonderful things of patriotism. And oh, that hat for a straw hat is hot. But I am here. I have 6 of my grandchildren here and their mom, and we're a house full. So if you hear a little noise in the back, my Zoom room is in the basement, which is also now their playroom while they're here. So, yeah, it's a fun week. Um, 4th of July isn't until Thursday, and Barbara's from Canada, and so she's celebrating something else,
Today's Canada Day. Today is so happy Canada Day.
and it's on the 1st, right?
It's the first today.
Oh, okay, and here's Gideon.
Hi,
Gotta give
Gideon.
him a little cameo in. So, anyway, say hi, Gideon. Say hi to all the people that are watching. Okay, go play. Uh, as you know, we are real and raw, and do not jump over the sofa arm. We are real and raw on this show, so you get to see us with all of our friends, our family, our good
And
days, our bad days, our warts, and our beauty marks. So, uh, I'm Carol Henderson with Life by Design Studio, and I'm here to help you circle up. And I'm hoping that you're having a wonderful, wonderful 4th of July and Happy Canada Day. And like I said, we're a little late. We normally film early or, come on earlier in the day, but not today. We were kind of full with stuff to do. So here I am with my wonderful co-host, Miss Barbara Ellison.
yeah, hi everybody, and happy Canada Day. Happy 4th of July week. I have realized how I've gotten older that we need to celebrate more. So I'm having a 4th of July week. It's like I had week of my birthday. It was Memorial Day, it was my birthday, and it was like, you know what? Yeah, we have to celebrate more. The thing is, we have to know why we're celebrating. And patriotism is not just here in the States. Canada Day is a big thing. I mean, we celebrate independence. We celebrate our love for our country,
Yes.
whether
Yes.
it's your country by birth or your country by choice or by circumstance.
Yeah. Barbara gets to celebrate them
I
both.
get both.
She's born in Canada and lives in the
Um,
US.
and here in the U.S. and to be part of our fellow citizenship. It brings us together. What sacrifices happened to bring about independence?
Yeah.
It's about celebrating those values that our forefathers, 20 years ago, kind of thing, that what they did. And to remember that. And this past weekend, I had the privilege of being part of a celebration chorale. It's our big community choir, and being part of their Prayers for the Nations cantata.
Mm.
And it was so moving to see all of those things that people come out and support, to be
Yeah.
and to honor the flags and honor the POWs.
Yes.
All of those things are part of patriotism, and showing that, because it's intertwined with love of our veterans, because if it wasn't for the veterans, we wouldn't have a country. So
Right. Right. And we certainly wouldn't either. We certainly wouldn't either.
yeah, yeah. And I look back on going, oh wow, the thing, just the things that people have gone through, and for their families, and creating spaces in our lives to celebrate. do those things. If you have, and it can be anything. It doesn't have to be, a big parade. You can go and visit a veteran.
Mhm. And it's not just about cookouts and,
And it's not just about cooking
fireworks.
and
Now,
fireworks.
here where I live, there'll be fireworks across the lake, and it'll be beautiful. But
Yeah,
that's not the whole meaning. That's just a symbol
that's the
of what
symbol.
they saw that night when Francis Scott Key wrote the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah,
So say, can you see by the dawn's early light, is our
yeah.
flag still flying?
Is our flag
And for
still
those
there?
of you who don't know the fourth verse of the Star Spangled Banner, you need to go look it up. It has been kind of erased from our corporate history, our corporate mentality, but oh my goodness, those are the words that really say where our country's from and what we're about. It's very, very
Yeah.
apropos to
Right.
what.
And keeping it for the future generations. It's not
Yes,
just about
yes,
us today. It's one
yes,
of our responsibilities to our history,
yes, yes.
remembering.
The words of the Star Spangled Banner tell it all. It
Tell it
tells
all.
the, you know, future and the, all of the things that the Star Spangled Banner is about. And so
Right.
that's one of the things that's so exciting, uh, because, the rocket's red glare, the bomb's bursting in air. It is. Okay. So here, let's see. I'm pulling it up because I would love to hear. I'd love to read those words if I can make them big enough to see. It
Right.
says,
So, okay.
"Oh, thus be it ever, when freedom shall stand between their loved home and war's desolation. Bless the victory and peace. May the heaven rescued land praise and power that hath made and preserved us as a nation. When conquer we must, when our cause it is just." Now, if you don't have a just cause, you don't have a leg to stand on. But it
Exactly.
says, yeah, uh, then conquer we must when our cause it is just, and this be our motto, in God is our trust. And Star Spangled Banner in triumph shall wave, or land of the free and the home of the brave. Now,
Almost
those of
brave.
you who
Right.
believe the stories that we are not a Christian nation, or that the founders were not believers and were not staunchly for Jesus. Number one, there was a covenant made when at the Mayflower Compact. Those people had been on the boat for days and weeks, months. I don't really
Months.
remember how
I think
many
it's
it
six
was.
months. I think it's 6 months across.
That's what I was thinking, 6 months. They
I
had
think
been
it's
on
6 months.
that boat and they were not allowed to leave until they all signed that, came up with the compact and then signed it.
Mhm.
Then signed it.
Yeah.
And that was every person aboard, because it wasn't all pilgrims. It was a compilation of people from across the board. And that thing, it totally commits this country to God.
Right.
And the first thing they did was plant a cross they brought, and
Mhm.
they knelt and they prayed and they did that. That was the first thing they did before
Right.
they ate, before they wandered around. They did that from the beginning. And so, when people say, "Oh, it wasn't that way, it wasn't it was, it's just a agnostic nation." No, they
No.
were staunchly Christian and Judeo-Christian, because it's the same God.
Right.
Okay. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and
Isaac
Jacob.
and Jacob. Yeah. And
Mhm.
one of the things that I try to instill and remind people of the 55, and I mean, and I'm Canadian, and yet I know this fact.
You know more than a lot of the citizens nowadays.
Yeah, of the 55 men who signed the Declaration of Independence, 52 of them were active members of their church.
Mhm. And many of them
That
were
kind of,
preachers.
and many of them were preachers. So that's what we want. And so that's why we have to support
Yes.
our communities. We have to be kind.
Mhm.
Be kind.
It's
You
not that
you
we're
don't have to agree
excluding
with
anybody.
everybody. We
It's
don't
not
have
that
to
we're
agree.
yeah, we're
We
not
don't have to.
excluding them.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
You don't have to agree with everybody, but
uh-uh.
I do believe that we need to be kind to everybody.
We
As,
need to be kind, and we don't
and
need to succumb to their way of thinking.
thinking, we
And
have to be
if,
kind.
if it's not in the Bible, then we don't need to be doing it. Hold on
Yep.
just a second.
Yeah. So just, and understand that we all come from different spots. So absolutely, absolutely, because we can celebrate the beauty that we have. We can celebrate the all the people that have brought us to this point. We can celebrate the fact that we can make a difference. And that, I think, is what the biggest thing of living in this country and in Canada, because I believe we serve the
Yeah.
same
Yeah, we're
things.
sister countries. Yeah.
We're sister countries.
And
And
we have the same mother,
yeah,
the British
exactly.
Isles.
We're British Commonwealth. But so yeah. So anyway, so we just want to wish you absolutely the best for this 4th of July weekend.
Yes.
Week. And
Yep.
week. So
And
do something to
celebrate.
celebrate.
Enjoy
Do
your
something to celebrate.
family. Go out and visit, take in new things, but teach the younger people the truth
Right.
because they're being indoctrinated with stuff that's not true. And so, yes,
And some of the history is being erased. So look up
yes,
the originals.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's
anyway, so
exciting. It's
yeah.
exciting. So
So
anyway, we love you and we're excited to come visit with you every Monday for your Monday motivation. Um, Apologize for it being a little bit late. We were up early to do it and it just didn't feel quite right.
yeah.
We needed a little bit of calm,
Percolation time.
yeah, a little percolation and personally, to be honest, I wanted to spend some time with my daughter-in-law and grandchildren before we did this. So anyway, we will see you soon. And remember, if you're on Facebook, please give us a thumbs up, tell your friends and family about us, and like it, all that, share. If you're on YouTube, please click the subscribe button, the thumbs up, because that'll help people to know about us. And ring the little bell, and that way it'll tell you when I put up a new show so you don't miss any of them. So we love you, and we are so excited to have you here with us this 4th of July week. And we may just talk about 4th of July and find out what you did next week. Who knows?
Exactly.
We just kind of pray about what we're going to do each week. And we know that whatever we're doing talks to somebody. And
Yeah.
I personally hope that the background noise hasn't been too distracting.
Nope, it's been fine.
Anyway, bye.
All right,
Love
bye
you all.
everybody. See you next time.